Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
All right, check, mic check. Can you hear me now? All right. Well, luckily I said nothing. All right, but let me start by saying, all right, now that you can hear me, I was just saying, this is what I was thinking about before. Okay. All right. Now imagine if you had a bag full of candy. All right, and I, being a candyholic, I asked you for some candy, and you, being a nice person, said yes. Thank you for hearing me. You said yes. You may have some candy. So I take a piece of candy, and then I take another piece of candy, and I'm like, it's just one piece of candy. You have what, like 100 pieces in there? And you're like, yeah, it's okay. You can have 2. And then I take another piece, then another piece, then 10 more pieces. After a while, wouldn't you be like, hey, can you stop taking candy now? Especially if you like the candy, you wanted the candy, right? Eventually, you realize a little bit at a time will equal everything. Okay? So I bring this up so that I can bring up this stuff right here. All right? Where I can bring up this stuff right here. We have the player trajectory. What's up, Lincoln? We have the player trajectory page. And people love to say, like, you know, not all people, but mostly people who have left our program, they're like, The program doesn't work for me. It's not working. It's not working at all. And I'm like, well, are you doing it? And chances are they aren't doing 100% of it because no one ever does. It's impossible. All right. I just had Josiah yesterday go, what did you ask me to do that I never did? I'm asking you to do this stuff right here. And again, you can see where you're going to end up because everyone wants to know, well, if I do that stuff, will I make the NBA? Well, this page will tell you if you make the NBA, okay? And the chances are it won't say NBA, okay? Unless you do like something crazy like level, all right? But I know that you're not going to do that. You're not willing to like do like 12 hours a week on stuff like that, okay? So yeah, it's not going to say NBA unless you choose all the stuff, I suppose. But this page will tell you exactly what I want you to do if you scroll down far enough. And it tells you to post the monthly homework. Do you want to do that? To post the daily homework. Do you want to do that, right? And after you click one, it keeps changing it from your effort to F- to A+. But the bag full of candy, where I'm going to take from your bag full of candy, you get to take from this bag full of candy by choosing not to do certain things. So I'm going to select them all, give you an A+, 120%. And I don't want you to do all of them. That's too much stuff. That's why I count it as 120%. You can go down to 100% or 90 or 80, but know that you're deciding to do that, and the outcome will be 70% if you choose 70%. All right? So you go down this stuff, and this is a bag full of candy. And you can take some candy out, and it's still okay. You can take some more candy out and just not do a skill workout, not watch the live stream. You can take some candy out. I'm not saying that it's going to just change your entire route if you don't watch this live stream. Who cares? But you can keep taking candy out, but just like you have a bag full of candy, eventually you'll be like, yo, you can stop taking candy out now. Okay, even includes the weekday games, all right? But it tells you what you need to do in terms of effort. So this is what I want you to do. So don't act like I ain't telling you what to do when I literally wrote it all out for you and I gave you options like this. Now, is it too many hours in a day? Sure, I guess. Probably. All right, but so is if this is impossible for you, so is making the NBA. All right, they're almost equivalent. All right, but this gives you the choice to make the NBA. It's a roadmap to the NBA. There you go. And it may not be the NBA. It may just be your NBA. But your NBA, if you're like a decent athlete, and you're young enough, still like maybe 7th grader, maybe 3rd grader, especially. Your NBA is probably like D1, D2. Don't worry about that, all right? So, it's pretty good. But you're like, well, if I don't make the NBA, I don't want to do all this work. Well, shut up, all right? Because it's about the work. It's not about whether you make the NBA or not. If you making the NBA, if you doing this stuff is contingent on you making the NBA, you're the type of NBA player, if you made it, you would be lazy as hell because it's all about the money for you. It's all about whether you made this special thing or not. Once you make it, you're going to give up the hard work. That's who you are. So you wouldn't even be a very cool NBA player to watch. All right? So if you want to consider yourself above that level, though, and you want to be special like Michael Jordan, like Steph Curry, and even if you got to the NBA, you would be a hard worker. Prove it right now. Prove it right now. Now that you have nothing to gain from the hard work, nothing to lose, whatever, you do the hard work now, and I will admit, if you made the NBA, you would still do the hard work. All right? Other than that, yeah, not believing you. So that bag full of candy that I keep taking candy from, realize these small little things add up. These small little things add up. You start swiping away at them. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Now you're at a B. All right, you don't want to do all of these things. All right, you get to pick and choose. So go to this page, see what you're willing to do. And then see what kind of effort it is and what it's going to lead to. And once you do that, you get to type in up here. All right, how talented are you? I'm okay. This, less than 1. You get to put in all these things, and then you get to see what it equals, okay? You get to see if you play a weekly game, if you watch our show. How tall is your mom? You can't change that one. How tall is your dad? Can't change that one. Weekly film session, or you can change that if you want, all right? But you get to select what you want to do, and at the end, press the calculate trajectory, Boom, makes you a D3 star player. Then from there, you can say, well, okay, I can't change those, obviously, but I can change this. I can change, I don't know, how about the workout card? I'll do that 7 times a week. Sure, you got me. How does that change it? Now I'm a D2 reserve. Okay, all right, and then you get to work your way up from that, but you can't change the initial grade that you started doing this until next year. Then you can make it even worse, 9th grade, okay? So use this page, figure out your trajectory, because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. All right, moving on to our history of hoops section. This is the random thing that came up today. What is it? Reggie pushing MJ to win the game. I remember watching this. I maybe it was just like a highlight I saw. I'm not sure, but this was like crazy. Okay, because you guys don't know who Michael Jordan was, man. Or Michael Jordan probably is. Okay, Michael Jordan to us at the time, especially, was like God. Okay, it was like, okay, he's special. One, okay, they never called fouls on him, and they gave him every call. Okay, it was like kind of lame. He had all the good players on his team, especially when they got like Rodman and stuff like that. He was very athletic, so we were like always impressed by that. But he was very clutch. We liked that about him. All right, so that was the vibe. But he was like God. It was like, you don't mess with Michael Jordan. He's the man. And then Reggie Miller, we knew him as a very clutch human being as well. Great shooter. Well, for this game, you can watch it on your own. Type in Reggie Miller's game winner versus the Bulls. All right, but Reggie Miller comes off the screen, and there's like 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left, something like that. He turns around, takes Michael Jordan by the chest, and shoves him in the chest. And then sprints off, and then boom, hits a 3 right in front of Jordan's face. But listen to that again. Jordan got shoved in the chest, and then didn't argue about it, pursued him, and almost caught the dude. So that's another great Michael Jordan-like story. The same thing on Allen Iverson's crossover. He got Jordan so much, and Jordan almost still blocked the shot. All right, but yes, I mean, Reggie Miller shocked the referees. They were like, whoa, I should have blown that whistle. But he's like, I dare you to blow the whistle in the last 2 seconds of this game. It's a great moment. When I saw Reggie Miller do that, I was like, he just pushed God. It was like, no, I don't care if a mountain's in front of me. I want to win this game. And that's who Reggie Miller was. So it's one of the most prolific Reggie Miller plays. I implore you guys to watch this. The history of hoops. Look at all the stuff. It's on our website under challenges. All right, scroll down to the history of hoops, one of our endeavors. Look through all that page. Just click on something random. Watch it. Know the history of hoops. Please, please, please. Event calendar. Wait, no, is it the event calendar? I lost my thing today. No, I think that this one is the itinerary. There you go. The itinerary for the day. This is the homework that you should be doing. Everyone always goes, what should I do for the homework, John? And I'm like, why are you talking like that? It's really weird. But after that, confusion's over. I'm like, on our show, it says to do this as homework. Now, the homework for the month for the easy people is just to do ball spin. So you can do that. But the homework would be to do these 6 drills coming up here. That's the homework. The homework right there. You got to watch this show. And I'm pretty sure when people ask that, they go, oh, I got to watch the show? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Oh, wait. The homework is what we're doing next. I got to buy the book? Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, if you don't watch the show or buy the book, how would you know? No, you can still just look at the homework page and see what other people are doing, copy them. Oh, no, I don't want to do that either. Well, then what do you want to do? Nothing. I just wanted to ask you some questions. I like talking to you. And it's like, oh, my Lord. Really? Really? You're just wasting my time. But if you aren't wasting our time, this is the homework that you should be posting. All right? Before Wednesday. No, today's Wednesday. Before Friday, post this homework because we will be doing this on Friday. 5 minutes per drill, back down series, pick and roll rescreen, Statue of Liberty, 2-ball catch layup, dial jumps, and peekaboo shots. Where do I get these from? Oh, you gotta get them. You can see the videos on our website. All right, under drill demos, either on the challenge page or on the homework page, drill demos. It's type it in, look at the video, and then copy it. All right, I can't explain it easier than that. All right, so you do that. All right, but for today, you should have already done this stuff. One-on-one with no steals, no blocks. Make 15 threes in 3 minutes. Line jumps and shots. Tap series. 21 by 3 jumps and quick ball touches. Now for a little forefront. Wait, I can't even think of a word right now. For a little hint at each drill, I guess. For the one-on-one, no steals, no blocks. You're just practicing your pull-up jump shot. It's one dribble max, and you want a hand in your face to get the semblance of a game, but there's no steals, no blocks, so that you don't have to worry about the block. It's just better than shooting a shot with no one in front of your face. Okay, and for defense, it's a great way to actually slide your feet to stay with them. All right, then there's make 15 threes in 3 minutes. This is a great goal. All right, just to be able to hit 15 threes in 3 minutes means that you can shoot 3-pointers. If you can't make 15 threes in 3 minutes, you shouldn't even be shooting threes in games, period. All right, line jumps to shots. All right, it's a great footwork drill. All right, that leads to a whole bunch of shots, but mainly it's the footwork part. It's hopping over the line. All right, tap series is a great crossover move, but you're gonna go between your legs twice, and then you get to decide based off of how the defense is rolling whether you go straight or whether you cross the ball over. All right, so watch these things. 21 by 3 jumps. But the best way to dunk is to try to dunk. So we're going to try to dunk 63 times, 21 times off our right leg, 21 times off our left leg, 21 times off both. And then the last one is quick ball touches. All right, you just quick jumping as high as you possibly can. And that's the stuff. To get a good look at it, let's watch them right now. Watch it. What's up, Weston? How you doing, homie? All right. Now we need to see what we're doing for this upcoming schedule. What do we have anything on tap? Let's check it out. We got here's our upcoming schedule. What we're doing, view events. Tonight we are at Thornton Middle School. Okay. Tomorrow we're at Coyote Ridge. It did say a different location yesterday, so sorry about that. But yes, Coyote Ridge is tomorrow, and that's also in Broomfield. And on Friday, we're back in the Centennial area. But no, for tonight, we're only in the Broomfield area. Okay? For this weekend, there are no games for this weekend. And we're also not going the next Monday because of Martin Luther King Day. But get out and work in honor of Dr. King. All right? Do your work, please, 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 please. All right. Next things next. We got the what is it? YouTube video for the day. All right, the YouTube video for today. I don't remember exactly what it is. I think it may be pressure. Something about pressure. I'm not really sure, but let's watch it and then we'll talk about it. All right.
In this program, we do a ton. With that, you might feel the pressure to be able to handle the weight of adversity. Please know, you don't have to be able to handle all of this, or any of it. You just have to want to one day become the player and the person who's able to handle it. If you have that desire, we'll certainly have the patience. You might feel a lot of pressure in life, in our program. It's life. Life has pressure. Don't beat yourself up about it just because you can't do something. Like, even if one of us coaches or somebody you look up to has something to say to you and it's like, it might not be really what you want to hear. But don't let it discourage you. Don't always listen to the tone, but listen to the message. We want the best for you. We don't want to see you at your worst. We want to see you at your best. But it takes work to get there. And so we're going to push you. It's just like adversity. We're building these blocks with steps. We're just building. And you just got to keep climbing. You may be able to handle it. You may not. But stick with it. Stick with it.
You know, that's a really good point right there. All right, we are building. We're building with these building blocks. Okay, we're trying to get better. We're trying to get better, and sometimes you're gonna have to hear some bad stuff. Sometimes you're gonna hear that you're not quite bringing it. Sometimes you're gonna hear like you're not doing this or this or this right. All right, telling you what you're doing correct is a very crucial point in any coach's life, I suppose. Especially if you're like, driving straight down a road, right? Let's imagine I'm your driving instructor and you're driving straight down a road. At some point in time, I should tell you that you're doing a good job. Okay, that you're staying on the road, good job. You have not killed anyone yet, great job. But if I constantly say that, I might be more distracting than I am helpful. If I'm like, good job going straight, 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 good job. Like, after a while, you would stop listening to me. We don't have so many words. So what normally happens is you go, good job going straight. And then you stay quiet and I wait for mistakes. All right? It's easier, it's much more efficient to tell you when you're not doing right. Especially since a lot of the stuff what you're doing probably is correct. All right, now if it's the opposite and all you did was just suck, then yeah, I might tell you when you're doing right. So hopefully you're hearing a lot more negative than you are positive because the positive stuff will change you. But if you're doing so much negative that you're like, just tell me which direction I'm going and please, I'm so lost. It's like you're a blind person trying to drive. Well, then I gotta be like, yo, you're going straight. You're going, no. You're going straight. Now you need a lot, but you guys are not blind in this. You shouldn't be blind in this. All right? What we tell you is to help you out. But now with that said, don't let it destroy you. Okay? Realize that all the hard work, it's finite. All right, all those things that I told you to do before, it's 2.5 hours a day. It's not like 80 million. All right, it's very, very possible. And you don't have to be able to do it all. That's the main point of this. You don't have to be able to do it all, but you should want to be able to try to do it all. You should want to one day be like, I'm capable of doing this if I wanted to. But for right now, you're gonna have to build up to that, step by step. Do 5 minutes of homework a day if you have to, or a minute. More than the zero that most of you guys are doing. All right, so build those building blocks upon yourself, and then don't be afraid of us telling you, yeah, you're doing it correctly, or no, you're not doing it correctly, because that's part of the game as well. All right, moving on to our. Did I already show it to you? I might already showed it to you. The trivia question today. Let's just go ahead and read it. Good luck to everyone out there. It's which 1975 NBA draft pick could have been said to have the force like Luke? What the hell does that mean? What kind of question is that? Which 1975 draft pick could have been said to have the force like Luke? Is it the Luke in our program? Who is Luke? What is this crap? This is the craziest trivia question of all time. Maybe you could ask ChatGPT. You could ask one of those other people on my phone that I don't say their names, because if I say their names, they'll answer me right now. You know what I'm talking about, the A-L person, A-L-E, you know what I'm talking about. S-I-R person, you know what I mean. You can ask those people as well. You can ask Google. But you can also just ask your parents, maybe. I think the dad might know this answer. But give until the end of the show, 5 more minutes to answer this question. Good luck. If you know an answer, I'll ask it again next week. All right, moving on. Stop that music. Stop that music. We got to move on to our toward the end of the show. We got our story of the day. Watch it. The only courage that matters is the kind that gets you from one moment to the next. Kind of a corny graphic, but it's true. All right, and I don't know if any of you guys have ever been in those moments. If you're a teenager, I'm sure you have. All right, in the moments where like you feel like you just can't go on, you feel like life sucks, and life is like the worst thing in the freaking planet to like deal with. All right, adults go through it, but teenagers go through it even more. All right, maybe the younger kids really don't usually, but maybe they do, like when they're like crying over spilled milk. But man, the courage that matters the most is the courage that gets you from this moment to the next, this game to the next, this practice to the next. It's when you do horrible on Sunday night at a basketball game, and then you still show up on Monday. All right, I noticed Wes, he didn't have the greatest game on Sunday, and then he went straight home and shot shots, because I think he wasn't allowed to stay for the second game. All right, that's enormous courage. It's enormous courage. All right, and that's the kind of courage that you need, because it's not the moment that will define you. It's a whole marathon, but you can't run the marathon in just one go. It's step by step. You have to realize that it's step by step. Step by step by step by step is how you get there, but it's each step that matters. Each individual step is what matters. And speaking of steps, let's check out your homework. Have you posted today's step? All right, today's step. Who's been posting right there? Let's see this thing. We got the Vegas drills for Lincoln. Again, when you do the Vegas body weight Vegas, there you go. You want to do something like, you can say body weight, you can say physical. Just get with your partner and come up with like some kind of shortcut to like saying it. All right, but realize I want you guys to post it in 2 different videos so I can check your work to make sure you guys aren't just lying to me, but you hold each other accountable and you push each other. And you shouldn't just want, as Josiah and I were talking about yesterday, you shouldn't just want Michael Jordan as your partner. I need you guys to figure out how to push like the least motivated person on earth. I want you guys to be able to figure out how to motivate other people when they're not motivated. That's why I'm offering this. And some people are looking for the easy way out by going, oh, my partner's this guy because it's easy. No. Especially if they want to be a part of the team, invite that person. All right, figure that out. All right, see if you can inspire them. Because again, I said we can do this with anybody. I don't care what our team is. If we have 5-on-5 during practice, that's all that we really need. All right, so get anybody between 5th, 6th, 7th grade to be a part of that whole Vegas thing, and we have to make it like an elite thing to keep it cool. But yeah, get anybody. All right, please get someone. Don't make this too hard on me. I'm asking you guys to do something. Do it. All right, just like you guys think that these other kids won't do stuff. Well, you're not doing this. So keep doing the homework. get someone else to do certain parts for you. All right, where we do need a bench squad. We do need to be able to push someone. We do need people to push us. So understand that's all the reason that I want us doing this stuff. All right, let's check the last thing out. Now these aren't updated from this week, but it's updated from like on Monday, I believe. All right, Weston's leading the way. Mason's leading the way. But we got to get Joey in on it, and I'm going to go pick up Joey from home. Okay, so Joey's our last year's leader. Has he just given up? Is Joey like, I won last year. I never need to win again? How many times did Joey come the first week? What is Joey's name? Joey Masseth? Right there, he's come twice. Oh, come on, Joey. Come on, Joey. All right. If you see a red by your name, green or blue, that's just what kind of member that they are. The red ones are the entire year. The green ones are monthly. The blue ones are like 3 months. All right. We got some birthdays coming up here. Max's birthday is coming up here soon on the 17th. Happy birthday to Max. And these are all-time leaders. Still, we need everyone to try to get in the top 20 of this. Okay, only Noah's in it right now, but there's all these other spots. You want to try to reach this because it's a long road, like I said before. All right, it's step by step to get there, but it's a long road to this number. And the actual number that you want to reach is 2,000. No one's ever reached 2,000 in the history of our program. All right, that's the one where I'm like guaranteed three levels up. 3 levels up to where you were supposed to be to what you are going to be. So if you're going to be like just a high school varsity player, you can take a high school varsity player up 1 level to D3, up another level to D1, sorry, to D2, then up the 3rd level to D1. So if you do 2,000 workouts with us, I guarantee anyone who was going to make their varsity team would make D1. All right, if you think that you might have made college without that, well, then I can make you go higher. All right, but there's only certain types of players. You want to know what kind of type of player that you are, let me know. And then the player trajectory page is something important too. So see all that stuff. Don't forget that the quote of the day today is, I never said it, I'm sorry, but work beyond what's demanded is the quote of the day. Work beyond what's demanded. All right, that's all the extra work that we're asking to do, right? All the extra work, like watching the live stream, like doing the player trajectory page. Work beyond what's demanded. Quote of the day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Great job, you guys. Keep working.